Hi, I had actually forgotten to record my audio live, so most of this is, or all of it's going to be pretty much post. Then again, I'm not sure if people would want to listen to me baby talk my cat the entire time because that's kind of what happened. Felix got sick yesterday and he hasn't been a very happy boy. He's had a terrible, terrible day at the vet. Well, yesterday. Today he was left entirely alone as I was having Thanksgiving with my brother's family, so yeah, he was having a bad time. I had to come home because he's on medication now, so anyway, enough about me and, Lilac Baby talks their cat ASMR and focus on the run. The runs that I have recorded are pretty much kind of there. They kind of exist. Pretty much everything I've done. There was a run in between all this that I cut. It was mostly me messing around because I had found I thought about strategies involving using blink and lunge on sword. Wasn't sure how viable that would be. This run, my warm-up run basically was, that you see me pause right there. That was actually me looking to see what the heck my cat is doing. He willingly went into the carrier. I don't know. You'd think he would avoid it after all the traumatic things that have happened to him in it, but I don't know. It's Felix. I don't question him. He's my cat, and I love him. He's not a smart one. Anyway, this is a build run, basically. A run where I basically managed to build up a really, really good sword. I got triple overheat, which is really, really nice because you get 3 times the overheat AoE damage. And I passed up on all 3 of these because I thought, no, they're terrible. They're not good with the sword that I have right now. What I need is quick. I also kept in the back of my head that I also got the Enigma Blessing. And you can very, very easily get keyword stones out of those. So that was basically my my strategy for this one. The same thing on the next run too, but it kind of went differently. I thought about getting the cartridge. I believe I do get it, because it was just there, and I'm always praying for glowing rune to happen. It never happens. But I did get pickaxe, which is very nice in combination with the Enigma Blessing, because then you can just see where they are. I also tried to get all my ammo. Thanks. Whatever that the gambler is. I don't know their name. So this is pretty much just average Lilac sword run. Also, average Lilac getting lost on floors 2 and 3 every single time. And that's what I was hoping for, and I got it. So I opted to get quick first, because I don't think I saw Bloodlust in that. I also got that. I was like, sure, okay, free 20% extra damage. It's like a quickening, except cheaper. Why does it exist again? It's... I think it needs to have a different effect. Because it's basically a quickening, except there, and you lose half of your damage. Or half of your HP, but not even, like... What words? It acts the same as quickening, except quickening is a lot better, in a way. This is like quickening light, and I don't like it. Like, there needs to be something different with it, basically. And besides, also, you can get your HP back up really easily. I skipped out on those because my head was right good. So I go in here again. There's my keyword stone, and I get Bloodlust. So I have a very, very good triple overheat Bloodlust. It's not quite the God Sword, as I call it, but close enough. You can basically interchange triple with heavy, and that's basically what you get for the God Sword for me. Not much to say here other than that. It's just me getting lost on floor 3 again. I don't know what's with me in floor 3, but I hate it. I kind of gambled on it being right over here too, because sometimes you can get those. Just, you know, far out branches, but nope, not this time. Whenever you anticipate it, you don't get it. Whenever you don't anticipate it, you get it. Really not much to say. Also, I made a terrible mistake here. By going in here, I don't need to go in there, because there won't be any whatever words. There won't be any adjacent, rooms. Unfortunately, I did get this thing blessed, so it's essentially a, quickly built, artifact weapon. I also get Ice Worm. That thing got shredded. I also had a lot of trouble with floor 4 as well, although not this time. It's like, okay, it's a very, very quick floor 4. Also, Bioordinator. I kind of played it carefully at the very end there. But no, Overlord just got shredded as well. This is a really good sword. I keep saying it, it's a really good sword. I like swords. I think I had trouble with this floor too. I have trouble with floors in general. Except floor 6. Like, sometimes there will be bad layouts for floor 6, but also, like, it's what you expect. So you don't beat yourself up when you wind up getting lost on it, compared to the much smaller floors earlier. And also just having a nice intuition with it. I just don't have intuition for floors 2 and 3. Their general layouts are just all over the place. You're more often than not going to get, like, mostly clustered floors for 5 and 6, but with floors 2 and floors 3 and 4, they're unpredictable in the way they're generated. Because it's rare that I get complete garbage for 6 layouts. And even then, they're amusingly garbage. My cat just scared the crap out of me. I don't know what he's doing, but he's been a pain all evening. I love him, but please. I'm trying to commentate here. I might check on him in a minute. Okay, I actually did pause to check on him. He's just being a pain. I'm really sad that I didn't get to go in and knock out Myriad as fast as I could. But I did get Glowing Rune. It's about 3/4 too late. I also got this room, which is not a very common room, but I hate it nonetheless because it's a time waster. Grab that for health because that would happen. Idle likes to just dash everywhere and I hate it. I have a very healthy run here, going into Overlord. I probably should have gone up top for Overlord here. Didn't think about it. Because I find it a lot easier to fight this particular phase of Overlord up top with the sword. It's, I think it's the trick that, Capsty did, that Casey, adopted as well. Casey's way better at it. But I just decided to tank everything like an idiot. Okay, maybe not like an idiot, but you always gotta make sure that you're, like, alert and awake for Overlord. Which I was not. I still got turkey on mine. Man, it was good turkey. I also made stuffing as well. Kind of the family recipe stuffing. But yeah, Glowing Rune doing its work right here, and also me realizing, ooh, this is a long layout. Sort of what I've found with floor 6 is that sometimes you just kind of have to spiderweb, sort of, in a horizontal way, because a lot of the layouts wind up being long than vertical. I think I realized at one point there that I was like, oh, I can just bomb. Also got bailed with some max ammo for that, which was nice. And I immediately lose my shield. I had a lot of trouble with our boy here. Our boy in Gorge. I was actually waiting for the worm for this one. I did not realize that it was going to be Phantom? Is that the name of it? No, not Phantom. I don't remember the name of the... But, But yeah, if I didn't have to waste time building the run, and if I had gone earlier, this would have been a really good run. You can also see when you swipe your sword with that particular phase or attack pattern right there, it can really mess up the way the bullets spiral out for whatever reason. I also dashed forward there for whatever reason too. I was trying to dash down, that didn't work. Yeah, you can see how it messes up. It's a lot of fun to do that. I also, in this attack pattern, I go as close as possible. It's just how I find it easier on a sword to just get that close. Oh, hi, Felix. I think he's finally settled down. It's that time of the night where he likes to be really active. Likes to run around. 1446 is not bad, as long as it's a sub 15. I'm fine with that. The next run that I had was not that good, so I just kind of cut it out. I'll have to try out those strats later. Anyway, this was my last run for the day. Again, the usual. I think this is also another build run. It almost looks it's exactly the same as the last one too. Immediately get the blessing and just go. So again, at the back of my mind, I'm like, all right, keyword stones, build. I got a blessed, but I didn't like it. Isn't my favorite. Runic is reliable, but doesn't deal a lot of damage. It is piercing though, which is really nice. Piercing on Runic is really, really good. Did not get the keyword stones for that, so I was like, alright, just get some help up. And I went to explore and grab the upgrade station. Let's just say I didn't find it very easily. None of those were good, so I'm playing alright, discount. Get this all on discount. I wasn't exactly expecting to get hit on Guardian anyway, so I just picked up the health. Especially since I had a shield. And it's Runic. I really got nothing for this floor. It just exists. I'm stuck with the Runic and I just kind of continued. At least until, like, here. I was like, alright, let's open this, see what I get. I get laser and I'm like, alright. And I don't get a keyword stone and I'm like, oh, well, fuck. No keyword stone. That's fine. You don't get it all the time. Moving out of a blessed weapon was probably kind of a silly thing to do, but I was hoping for artifact here and I didn't get it. I did get scanner, which trumps everything. I thought, alright, fine, we'll get Satan lasers. So I was thinking, alright, do I get homing or pulse waves? Also, I found out that everything was down in that corner and that just made me mad. Like, explore for no reason. I need to stop dancing around Charlie like that. Because it's a far riskier way of dodging attacks than taking your distance or even going behind him. You can do that. But it kind of... the hitbox is just fat enough that you can get hit by it. Compared to Overlord, at least. I also discovered that sometimes Scanner will reveal these. I had no idea that it could do that. Like, I kind of wish Scanner would also, like, sometimes reveal secrets, but... Because, I mean, if it's gonna, like, reveal super secrets on the map, then... okay. I got quickening on this, and I thought, alright, well, I'm gonna save it. It just feels like it's a better time to save it because I can just, since I have pulse waves and that is like insane DPS, you can just like shred the bosses really quickly if you get close enough. Also, I hate this room. Stupid fish. We can observe right here, even. I got real lucky on fish. I got, like, the best, attack phase for it. Because that you can just get right under and just shred him. I also hate this room because it takes forever as well. Stupid room. I also get Spyglass here. One of my favorite carts. Namely because it just basically makes everything so much closer than what it should be. You also get more items. I also get lost horribly on this room. Floor. I get plating for extra tankiness, which actually helped. I just opted to go here and finish off the mini bosses at the very least. Being able to two-shot these enemies is really good. Also, I'm like, okay, I hate this floor. Getting lost, as usual. Should have gone down here to... Yeah! Just want to say, this isn't even Spyglass doing its thing. Everything was just in the bottom corner. Here, fix the way you lay out these floors, please. Also, shoutouts to Relics of the Past for making it to where you don't break keys. I opted for reserves this time compared to scatterbrain because I usually love scatterbrain, but I knew that I was going to be getting hit a lot in these next two floors, and that would not make scatterbrain very useful. So I went for reserves. This is the sort of wacky floor layout that you would see with Spyglass. Enemies right next to each other, or mini boss rooms right next to each other and all that. I got kind of lucky by going in a line. One day I'll get the amazing combo of like Spyglass and Glowing Rune at the beginning. That would make for probably an incredibly fast run, but haven't been lucky yet. Homing would have been nice on this instead of Backblast, but Backblast in general is just not good on this kind of weapon, because you do the most damage when you're as close to it as possible. Backblast is nice on Thunderhead, I guess. Seriously, it's bothering me. Why would super secret rooms be shown on the map and not secret rooms on scanner? I mean, I may ask Pierre about this actually. Oh yeah, all three of my mini bosses were showing except for my boss room, and I was like, alright. I was like, okay, it's gonna be one of these kind of runs where you're just trying to find the last thing. So I kind of decided, alright, let's just go off this branch. And I wound up being right anyway. I was like, okay. This went from really slow to really fast. Bombed to shortcut through. I don't even know why I picked that up. I don't need it. I don't have Scrap Runner. Also a much better Engorge fight than I did last time. Also nearly forgot about this guy at the end. Thanks, Idle. It's always Idle. Also, this would have been a significantly slower fight if I had continued using the runic. I was taking a lot of damage, and I'm like, alright, let's not pop quickening immediately. You pop it on the third phase because that's the one with the most HP and some of the more dangerous attacks. I also realized I was at that HP threshold where I just skipped 2 entire phases of the machine. And that was just, that's the best feeling. When you skip 2 entire phases. Just avoided the laser sequence. Perfect. Slow-ish run on this part, but also a lot of fun. Like, as long as you're having fun. That's the thing, you don't have to go fast with races. You have to survive. And sometimes going fast does not net you survival. And also just have fun. If I'm not having fun, then just put down the game for a while. Do something different, and that's what I did. Oh wait, I said it wasn't a very fast run. This is faster than the last one, never mind. 1348 is actually pretty good. I lied. Have fun. Go fast. Ignore me. My tips are all terrible. Anyway, that should be it for me. So I'll see you guys later.